Hey guys, what's up? It's Mike from Nomad Deals, and in this video we're going to talk about a big hack to get your US passport within one day instead of waiting weeks or months. According to the latest update from the US State Department, processing times for passport applications or renewals are taking an average of 6 to 8 weeks, with the expedited service taking 2 to 3 weeks. Now, if you're a digital nomad, this presents an obvious problem, because if you're constantly hopping from place to place, how are you supposed to find time to wait for 6 to 8 weeks to renew your passport? If you are renewing your passport, you have to send in the old one along with your paperwork. So how are you supposed to travel within those weeks? In this video, we're going to talk about how you can get around that. But before we begin, if you are not yet on the Nomad Deals weekly newsletter, be sure to get on that to keep up with all of the latest travel hacks and money-saving tips. Link is in the video description. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Here we go. Normally, when you apply for or renew your passport, the entire process is done by mail. You send in your documents, and depending on which option you choose, whether it's the normal or the expedited, you receive your passport within a matter of weeks, sometimes months. But a lot of people don't know there is also an in-person option to apply for or renew a passport that is quite a bit faster. The US State Department operates 26 regional passport offices around the country where you can renew or apply for a passport in person. When you go this route, the passport is overnighted to you within 2 days, and sometimes you can even get the passport on the spot. Visitation is by appointment only, and you are only eligible under a specific set of circumstances. One is life or death. A family member abroad has either died or is in critical medical condition. The second is urgent travel. You have international travel booked within the next 2 weeks. For the purposes of this guide, we are going to focus on the urgent travel reason, but of course, if you have some kind of medical emergency with a family member, this would also apply. Here are the exact steps that you need to follow to get your passport within a day. Step 1 is to make the appointment. You can schedule your appointment and check your eligibility by calling the State Department's Travel Center phone number. They will ask you for your travel dates as well as the preference for where you want to go to make your appointment. At the end of the call, you will be provided with a confirmation code that you must bring with you on the day of your appointment. Step 2 is to fill out your renewal or application form. You can use the passport form wizard on the State Department's website to identify the correct form for your situation, whether that's applying for a passport or renewing a passport or replacing a lost passport. When you're finished, be sure to sign and date the form. Step 3, take your passport photo. The State Department maintains strict requirements for passport photos, which must be printed out on a 2 by 2 inch square. Unless you're technically savvy, this might be more complicated than it's worth. The alternative is to have your photo taken at a passport acceptance center like a library or a post office, or a local pharmacy such as CVS or Walgreens. Expect to pay around $15 to $20 for a set of passport photos. Step 4, obtain proof of your travel plans. To be eligible for fast renewal, you will need to present proof of international travel within the next 14 days. Now, if you're flying, that will include a flight receipt with confirmation number, or if you're driving or taking a cruise ship, you can present proof using a hotel receipt or cruise ship tickets. Now, what if you don't actually need to go anywhere within the next 2 weeks? Well, here's the workaround. One option is to obtain proof on a temporary basis by booking a refundable flight ticket. Federal regulations state that you can cancel any flight within 24 hours, so one way to do this would be just to buy the ticket, get the appointment, get your passport, and then immediately cancel the flight. Now, if you want something for a slightly longer period of time, or you're afraid you might forget to cancel, you might want to look into using an onward ticket service. An onward ticket service basically allows you to, quote unquote, rent an airline ticket for a period of time, typically 24 to 48 hours. Now, these are real airline tickets. Your name is on the ticket. There's a confirmation number. The only catch is that it only lasts for 24 to 48 hours, whatever the time period you select is. If you are going to book a refundable flight or use one of these onward ticket services, what you want to do is do it the night before your appointment. so that way the confirmation number can be used for the next day. Step 5, arrive at your appointment and pay. Make sure you arrive on time for the appointment, so keep traffic in mind, make sure you have time to park, get out and go through security. These passport offices are in federal buildings, so you will need to account for that. Be sure to bring all of the required documents, including your application or renewal form, your printed photos, and your printed proof of travel plans. The fee will include the normal $130 for passport renewal, plus an additional $60 for the expedited service, and $19.53 for the 1 to 2 day delivery, for a total of $209.53. Hopefully that video helped you out, guys. Now, if you're looking for the links to the State Department's website along with the locations of all the different travel centers, be sure to check out the video description. And don't forget, get on the Nomad Deals weekly email list for the latest travel hacks and money-saving tips. Happy travels. Peace out.